let's learn about Nako. Pronunciation, the stress is on the second syllable. So, Nako. Part of speech, it is a personal pronoun, first person singular. It's also a genitive or oblique case. So, it means me or my, placed after the word it belongs to. Now for the position of Nako in a sentence. So, Nako never starts a sentence. Yes. So, it follows. So, we have here a possession. It follows the possession. For example, noun plus Nako. So, libro Nako. It means my book. So, your position. Next, for indirect object. So, the pattern is verb plus Nako. So, for example, ihatag nako ang libro. It means, give the book to me. And lastly, after a preposition. So, preposition plus Nako. For example, para Nako. It means for me. This time, let's have the related and contracted forms of Nako. So, we have here, ako. So, ako, for the case and use, it is a free nominative. It's an oblique. It means I, me, or my. For the position, it may stand first. So, for example, ako ang magluto. I will cook. Next is ko. So, this is an implicit nominative or genitive. So, the position must follow a verb. So, if, for example, mupalit ko og kape, I will buy coffee. So, ko after the verb, mupalit. And for Nako, so Nako is the genitive or oblique free form. So, the position is after a verb, a noun, or preposition. So, for example, ihatag nako. So, here, nako after the verb ihatag. So, it means give it to me. So, these are the common phrases of nako. So, para nako, it means for me. Kay nako, it means to me or because of me. Alang nako, it means for me, and this one is formal. And dili nako, it means not me or I do not. Now for the detailed usage, showing ownership. So you put nako right after the noun. So for example, payong nako. It means my umbrella. So payong is a noun and the pronoun nako. Okay, next is receiving something. So place it or place nako after the verb. So for example, ihatag nako ang tubig. So it means give me the water. So here's the verb, ihatag, and the pronoun nako. So after the verb, ihatag. And number 3, after prepositions. So you can use nako with para, kay, sa, alang, etc. So for example, mahal para nako. It means it is expensive for me. So the preposition para means for, and the pronoun nako means me. Okay? Now let's have the common mistakes. So first, libro ako. Ako should not follow a noun in this case. If you say libro ako, it means I'm a book. So the correct way is libro nako. It means my book. Okay? Next is starting a sentence with nako. Yes. So nako is post. So use ako. So this is the correct one. Okay? So for example, ako ang. Yes. So you start with ako. And for mixing ko, and nako. So ko, this is the enclitic one. So ko can't stand alone, but nako can. So it depends. So you can choose by position. So a while ago we've learned about the position of nako. You can check that again for reference. This time let's have example sentences. Number 1. Ihatag nako ang libro palihog. It means, please give me the book. Number 2. Para nako, lami ang tinola. It means, for me, tinola tastes good. Number 3. Nasayop nako ang pagsulat sa address. It means, I made a mistake writing the address. Now let's have an exercise. So which option is the correct answer? Okay, so let's have number 1. Asa na ang kwarta? A. Nako ang kwarta naa. B. Naa ang nako kwarta. Or C. Naa nako ang kwarta. What's the answer? Yes, the answer is letter C. Naa nako ang kwarta. Number 2. Kinsa ang naghatag sa yawi? Is it A? Gihatag nako ang yawi? B. Gihatag ang nako yawi? C. Nako gihatag ang yawi? What's the answer? Yes, the answer is letter A. Gihatag nako ang yawi. Number 3. Para kinsa ning mensahe? Is it A? Ning mensahe para nako? B. Para nako ning mensahe? Or C. Para ning mensahe nako? What's the answer? Yes, the answer is letter B. Para nako ning mensahe. Now let's have number 4. Kinsa ang nagdala sa bag sa balay? Is it A? Nako gidala ang bag sa balay? B. Gidala ang bag nako sa balay? C. Gidala nako ang bag sa balay? That's the answer. Yes, the answer is letter C. Gidala nako ang bag sa balay. How about number 5? Kinsay nagsulat ani nga nota? Is it A? Gisulat nako kini nga nota? B. Kini nga nota gisulat nako? Or C. Nako gisulat kini nga nota? What's the answer? Yes, the answer is letter A. Gisulat nako kini nga nota. Alright. So, were you able to answer them perfectly? Thank you for your participation in this activity. So that's all for the topic nako. You can see the breakdown or the explanation of these questions in our page. So visit the page after watching this video, and you can also watch the video again to review the topic nako. If you want to learn more about Bisaya or want to practice speaking Bisaya, take my class on iTalki. Magkita ta dito. Let's see there. Daghang salamat sa sunod na sad.